Atlantis Unveiled. Ijo are
I'm back in
indigenes,
TikTok.
never aborigines.
I want to tell my Ijo and Robo brothers about land ownership, indigenship, citizenship, and aboriginality. Now, anybody can be a landowner anywhere. Who is a landowner? If I go anywhere and buy a piece of land, I am a landowner. Simple and short. It might even be in London. I can be a landowner. Now, there is what is called citizenship. Citizenship. Anybody living in Nigeria whose parents are Nigerians or who have naturalized through marriage or registration as citizens of Nigeria. Indigenship. If you have been in an area for a long time, maybe your grandparents or your great-grandparents were born there, you are an indigene. If you go to South Africa, there are Indians who are indigenes. If you go to Jos, there are Hausas who are indigenes. Yes, of course, I agree. The Ijos in Egbema, the Ijos in Baramatu, the Ijos are the people, yes, the Ijos, they are indigens. The Ijos in Furupaga, they are indigens. But beyond indigenship, you can be indigene of a place without being an aborigine of a place. There are two major differences. The Ijos, right down from Brutu down to Edo State and Ondo State, they are fully indigenous, but they are not aboriginal. They are not aboriginal. There's a big difference between indigenship and aboriginality. The people in Europe, there are many Yoruba people in London. In fact, Yoruba is one of the biggest ethnic groups in London now. And by projection, Yoruba will be the biggest ethnic group in London by 2050. Yet, there will still be aboriginal. Aboriginality means the founders of the town. Yes, you can be an indigene and still be a tenant. That's what I'm saying. Indigene doesn't mean you are free from being a tenant. An indigene can be a tenant. Yes, many of the Ijos are where they are before 1960. Yes, some even before 1914. Yes, but 1914 or 1850, like Baramatu, Tompolo's ancestors were brought as slaves in 1863. Sapele slave camp was brought around 1854 after the defeat of Ogiegba. Yes, so these are indigenes. They are not aboriginal. That is what I'm trying to tell you. There are Hausas in Jos who are full indigenes. But Birom and Aguta remains the aborigines of Jos. Hausa will never be an aborigine. They can be indigene. Yes. So in Warri, the Jos, nobody is doubting their indigenship. Yes. They are indigens. But they are not the founders of the land, which makes them not to be aboriginal. They are not aboriginal. Aboriginal means the person who deforested the forest, the person who disvirgined the land, the person who made the land, the person who created from bush to land. These are the aborigines. People might come later and take land from the aborigines. Now, people can say, my ancestors have been here. Yes, Tompolo's ancestors have been there. But the court confirms them indigene, but not aborigine. Yes. And Ijaw can never be aborigine in Warri. Can never be aborigine in Arogbo. Now, I want to talk a little about these places. Alagua made a mistake in one of his write-ups. That Arogbo was mentioned 1644 is a lie. The places Alagua thought was Arogbo, Arbo, which is a Ureju Abome. Go and look at it at the map. I will publish the map. That is Ureju Abome. Arogbo was not aboriginal. Yes, you have to know that. So, and again, the Arogbo Shekiri fought with were Ilaje or Ikale people. And Antonio Domingos defeated Bamite Olerogbo in the province of Ondo. William Moore is not talking of this Arogbo. This Arogbo is about 1880. Yes, quote me anywhere, it's about 1880. The Arbo, where they took slaves to, what do they call it? It's not this Arogbo along the Benin River. It is not. Yes, in the large area, it's not. So what I'm trying to say, the Urhobos in Warri, the Urhobos in Edo State, the Ijaws in Warri, the Ijaws in Edo State, just like the Hausa, Fulani in Jos, just like some Igbo elements. I'm not talking of Ikwere now, the real Igbos living in Port Harcourt are indigenes, and so they will remain. They are not aboriginal. Yes, in Brutu there were Shekiri indigenes who were, in fact, they should take a job to World Court and Nigerian government for committing crimes against humanity. They displaced those in Shekiri, and now they are claiming land, which is a crime against humanity. So what I'm trying to say, please, my daughter Ijaw blood, Ijaws in those areas, they are not aborigines. Yes, they are indigenous. They are indigenous. Yes, they are tenants. They are tenants. Who determines tenancy? Courts determine tenancy, not state creation. State creation does not determine who is a tenant and who is not a tenant. My daughter, Ijaw music and song, those people are tenants. Abraye, please, they are tenants. They are tenants. Those people are tenants. The court declared so. It's only court again that can redeclare you. INEC, fighting with guns, can give you temporary victory. If you're always winning your fight, that's if you're always winning your fight. If we take a new fight now, we don't know the dimension. But what I'm saying is, the Ijaws, yes. The Urhobos in Warri, yes. The Urhobos in Ondo, yes. They are indigenes, yes. But aborigine, no. They are tenants, yes. They are tenants in Edo, yes. Furupaga, Olodiama, Ogbijo, all tenants. State creation or no state creation. Even if the council or states, all tenants. Court said so. And the government must abide by the law. This is what I have to say today. Thank you, Tompolo. Thank you for fighting. We are knowing our mistakes. Thank you, Tompolo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.